Okay, you know what this strikes me as? This strikes me as, oops, MST was too good, absolutely made Rosetta Heroes sort of obsolete because MST's too good. Spoiler alert, MST's still too good. So let's do something about it going forward. Let's preemptively ban the card that's going to make the set, I don't know, obsolete with the heroes obsolete. I think it's probably the right call to ban Zephyr Needle or to try and curb the numbers of Ira, because yes, a 4-card 18 is pretty good. Thanks to Zephyr Needle. Now it's only a 4-card 15. For those that don't know, by the way, Zephyr Needle banned. For those that don't know, here's what Iras have been doing. I know I've been playing them all day because I'm testing the new heroes. And here's what they've been doing. This is sort of why Ira was talked about as sort of the best deck in the format. I, of course, in my tier list, knew they were going to ban something. That's why I put her as the 3rd or 4th best deck, depending on, how closely you look at the tier list that I posted. Nevertheless, here's what they were doing. They were going Zephyr Needle for 2, Zephyr Needle for 3, thanks to the buff from the Ira Chainlink. Flick the first Zephyr Needle. That makes a total of 6. And then on the flick, you activate the shirt, the blood-torn shirt thing, and you get a resource. Ooh, very fancy, very technical, very difficult to do. And then, this is where things get really skill-intensive. You play up sticks and run, and you pay 1 to retrieve the dagger, and then you attack with the dagger again. You attack. That's right, I know, shocking. You attack with the dagger again, a second time, and it attacks for 6. And so you've done 6 with the first chunk of daggers, and then 6 thanks to the up sticks and run on the second dagger that you've retrieved. And then, of course, that being like a 12 damage, then you can throw like a 2-card 6, like a, I don't know, like Erase Face, for example, with an on-hit, or Command and Conquer or something. So there's your 4-card 18. Boom! Exciting. Really skill-intensive stuff, you know? You gotta decide how many times can I play a 4-card 18. 3. You can play it 3 times. And then a 4-card 17, because you play the yellow up sticks and run. And then a 4-card 16. Now, however, you take out the Zephyr Needle and you put in the normal Harmonized Kodachi. I mean, come on, it takes 3 points of value off. So the numbers are virtually the same, minus 3 health. And you can still do that 9 times. You could still do it 9 times, but if you do it with the blues, it only becomes a 4-card 13, so you're only slightly above rate. So you don't have like the massive value that you did before. But is this a good thing? Yeah, I think it's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, it's good to take away something that was likely going to be meta warping, if not just because the deck is really good and does the best numbers, but also because people were going to flock to playing it, and it's going to undercut the excitement of the new heroes. And the new heroes are cool. All 2 of them. And Arachne's there too. But the 2 new heroes are very cool. And that's awesome. No, Arachne's pretty cool as well. I won't low blow Arachne and all of the cool shifting and chaosy things you do. But come on, I'm a big Draconic fan. I've been playing a lot of Fang lately. And funnily enough, I played against like multiple Iras a couple of days ago, and I managed, because of Fang's abilities, to high roll them by drawing really well at the beginnings. And I was like, oh yeah, come on, they do numbers, but yeah, so does everybody else. And you get the ball rolling and you can do the thing. But yeah, maybe those players weren't the best. I don't know. Maybe we just got really lucky, drew all the cards in the right order we needed to. I don't know. Maybe the deck is just built very well. I don't know. Either way, let's talk about the fact that they put time-stamped like texts that they were sending. That seems weird. I don't need you to prove to me that you discussed this. I would hope that you have discussed this. That would be the hope. Or maybe it's like one of those things like, hey, let's peel the curtain back and reveal the discussions that we're having. It just feels kind of strange to do that via a like timestamp things. Do one of those videos. Post one of those videos on YouTube where you talk about it, like a dev talk. Is that on? I bet you know what? They probably posted one while I'm making this. No, they have not. They have not posted one. They should do that. Hey, also, no Blitz bans. which is going to change because they are going to be removing Zephyr Needle. Hey, funny story. Zen is still in Blitz and got a bunch of these new tools. Benji is in Blitz and got a bunch of these new tools. So even though Ira isn't in Blitz, those two heroes are. And now Syndra, of course, in Blitz as well, but not really doing the same sort of thing. Though that would be kind of funny to see, like some of that same sort of stuff flying across. Either way, it's gonna get banned in Blitz. They're going to revisit this decision. That revisit this decision doesn't mean they're gonna revisit it. It just means that they're gonna post it like next time we have actual Blitz tournament, which is Skirmish Season 11. You know that's gonna happen. So just make your plans for that. Make your plans for that. Also, I don't know if I like that they didn't do this in Blitz. I'm a Blitz enjoyer, and if I was traveling to Memphis, and I planned to play in some side events, like Blitz side events, the fact that this is available still doesn't feel right. I don't know. Let me know if I'm the only person that feels that way. But it doesn't feel right. Though, that being said, there are some pretty strong decks in Blitz that can kind of go toe-to-toe with like the Zens. Zen is very good in Blitz still. Benji, not so much. But maybe after Upsticks and Run and a couple of other nice little synergy cards make their way into the format via the Hunted, maybe Benji becomes pretty good as well. But like you're still worried about in the Blitz format specifically, you're still worried about like the fatigue options. There's still that available to people playing, like Count Your Blessings, that sort of stuff. That is available to you. Wizards are quite good in that format. It's the only format that Wizard actually exists, which is so sad. Hey, you remember that time Kraken's Aethervein derailed the Living Legend format tournament that I got to cast? Yeah, that happened. I was there for that. That was a thing. Indeed. Hey, I'm not going to stretch this out. I think this is the right call. I think it's kind of funny, but I think they did the right thing by making it happen right now instead of waiting for it to, come down after a singular hero just destroyed a tournament posthumously. I think that's the right choice. It would have been nice to maybe hear this earlier, but I mean, I don't think... so if they say, hey, Zephyr Needle's going to be banned... let's start spoiler season, and then they start spoiler season, I don't think we have the same reaction. I think everyone's like, yeah, okay. All right. I guess Dagger's going to be good. Maybe it moves the needles on some singles cards, but really it doesn't. So I think that this announcement can certainly be made early as well. Again, they say that they want to allow players to go on the journey of discovery and discover the best decks. But like, we got the cards and everyone played with the cards and it was kind of just there. It's like, I think they did a really good job of designing this set from the idea of like, here's how the set functions. Here's how the heroes want to use these cards. These are the signposts for the great cards. Honestly, I am like so flabbergasted. My flabbers are gasted by how good this set is as far as a design standpoint. From like just overall design, I think it's a fantastic set. And so it's like, well, yeah, of course, the very strong card is found and discovered, and like the synergy is there. It's just like you built a set that's, I mean, you didn't hide it. It's not hidden. I'm not sitting here saying that we have to like do this deep dig dive thing. And I would say that the player base now is so incredibly ingrained that like the moment we get cards, people are just voraciously attacking like Fabrary to try and build new decks. So yeah, I guess this is the way of the world now for Flesh and Blood. And so I'm glad they made the change now. Next time they can just do it right before spoiler season starts. It seems like just as easy. Also, pirates. I don't understand. Why not? Come on. It makes total sense. Hey, everybody, make the number go to the other number. Support the channel. I have some big news coming. I was going to try and release this video today, but I don't have the mental capacity to talk about it yet. So I will talk about it next week. But if you want to hear some big news about the state of the channel, then tune in, hit the subscribe button, and you'll hear it next week. As always, everybody, thanks for watching.